This, having my drawing tablet out to my right is kind of okay, but it is also good having it like right in front of my keyboard. Like that, right? Like that's... What the hell? Oh, it's Krita. It's freaking huge. Yeah, a tablet in front, right? It's kind of, I keep seeing that all the time. I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. This feels like my keyboard is so far away, but that's, no, that's not. Well, that doesn't feel too bad. I've got these clicky buttons on the side of the tablet, but this definitely feels better in terms of moving my pen around without smashing into stuff, and I've still got my nice mouse pad, so yeah, that's a win. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Oh man, okay, let's start my lights. Here we go. Here's me lights. All right. Okay, I'm going to... You know, the thing is, I actually have... got this freaking metal thing that I should use. Like, really firm. So I could use that for my drawing tablet to incline it a little bit. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a noise. And then I've got my keyboard, but that's not good for my keyboard. I can put my hands under it, kind of, but nah, that's crap. What about keyboard in front, that behind? That's not bad, actually. If I lift it up more, then I don't lean on my keyboard. I quite like that. It's pretty neat. Okay, so if this can just stay put. Yeah, I like that. Good. Okay, so basically what I want to do is, what's this design template thing? Design presentation. Design cinema. Let's go A3 landscape. Start off here. Now, do I have anything configured for my tablet? Probably not. So we've got press keys. We're going to enable those. Go back into Krita. Now my... So that's brush size. I need my touch bar. That's for zoom. Okay, so that's pretty, yeah, that's cool. And then you got this thing in Krita here, this like you can rotate the canvas around. Cool. Okay, oh god, it's just me on screen. Who wants to see that? Okay, get sketching. So the idea is of this business. How are we going to do this? We're going to call it like SortPunk. It's a working... So the idea is, the basic idea is that we're going to go from this I mean, this is the worst, like, concept drawing possibly in the world. Okay, so I mean, that's all on the same paint layer. That wasn't. Yeah. I had like a layer switching thing sort of Oh no, that was on my old setup. I definitely don't do that anymore. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can find some UI inspiration. I mean, I say we start just like super basic. Good way to do it, right? We'll call this find. Another screen we're gonna have is like store, organize. I think that's the one we want to kind of work on now. Isolate. Is there a way to hide other layers? Is that a layer? No, that's a group. Oh, shoot. All right. I kind of want sketch style here. So we'll find something that's pretty sketchy. Charcoal kind of works. If there's like a multi-stroke pen, sketchy pen. Ink pen. Sketch pencil. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? A sketch pencil, see what that comes out like. So what I want to do in here. What in the heck? Oh, isolate active layer. I see. Okay. So we want another paint layer on top of that. We can mess everything up. And we want to go to our tool options. We don't want any fill, but we definitely want a brush. And that brush is going to look like that. That doesn't look bad, actually. That's quite nice. We'll choose a bit of a grey, dark charcoal-y. Okay, that's good. Turn off all this other stuff. Actually, we want green content on. I don't want that. Because it's all I'm working on for now. So, container types. So, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of storage, isn't there? So, let's create a new project in here. So we're going to go making and coding. Why don't I put MidiPunk? Yeah, not really a maker project. It's more like where punk. Find punk. Something like that. All right, so in here we're going to have what are we going to do? MVP. Notes. We're going to have features. Home screen. Search. Find. The main front and center purpose of the application. Add a thing. Very close to finding, we need to store something first. Find a thing. Still add a thing. Okay, so the features of this, we're going to have a screen, so create a new storage location, customize that storage location. Place the storage location. Make notes on storage location. Make rules. I'm going to change this to MVP features, and I'm going to go feature notes here, and we're going to put like maybe in future features we're going to have so we can either take something out permanently from stock, so like an electronic component or something like that, or we can temporarily and be reminded to put it back. How? So this is also going to be like, how long are you going to be using it for? I probably need to order these in some sort of order that actually makes sense. So we want to be able to add a storage location, customize the storage location, place the storage location either in another storage location. Everywhere is storage. So basically like nested storage. So what I'd love here is the ability to have 2 columns in your notes. That would be pretty awesome. I mean, I can do it with a table. Maybe I could put this in a table instead of having it as a list. It might be a good way to do it. I feel like we go break it down into tasks and examples. So for example, we've got create a new storage location. We're going to customize that storage location. Going to place it. Warnings, notes on things. So for example, like e.g. a tool, e.g. an angle grinder, you might also want safety glasses, gloves, and hearing protection. Have you tied up your hair, girls? Guys? Have you not got dangling loose? Is your clothing loose? So we'll have like kind of like a an axiom here. What is going on here? Why is it not letting me type axiom? Axiom. Okay. Now it's leaving. Thank you very much. Axiom. Everywhere is storage. We can create nested storage, e.g. a room with a shelf which stores drawer units which have dividers in them. I can show this visually a bit better. Room. Shelf. Drawer units. Dividers. Components. I don't know what's going on here with this. Sometimes indenting goes really weird, eh? Okay. So we'll call this like a root storage. Everything grows from that nested storage tree, e.g. Yep. So create a new storage location. Room. So like lat long or sit down. Lat long or wait, customize the storage location. No. What are we saying about this? Size, shape. Width, depth, height. Place the storage location. So that can be like lat long. Hey, you're really annoying sometimes. Come on. Sit nicely. So placing the storage location, we can have like I should auto hide the taskbar, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. What kind of barbarian am I that I don't hide the taskbar? Yeah, there we go. How much better is that, right? I have more space now. All right. So make notes on the story. Oh, lat long. For so like power tools only or very heavy. Okay, fair enough. One day we might create rules on what a particular storage location can hold. This would mean we can more accurately specify the capacity and stock. Also, yeah, okay. Creative thing. Create something to store. If it has a lot of variations, e.g. transistors, capacitors, polycapacitors, like resistors, we can create those variations against the base thing. These kind of become their own pseudo thing that are actually a thing. Remove all user thing. Okay. I mean, seriously, I think I can knock something together with this, like, ridiculously fast. Storage is actually a thing too. See, what I need to do, I need to bold and capitalize my classes. And okay, this is actually not going to be that helpful without, like, this has got to be visual as well. So I cannot make an MVP of this I cannot make an MVP of this without a map. So let's start breaking this down into like class hierarchy, right? So we're gonna go actually this lends itself to being more of a canvas. So we'll go class hierarchy and double click. So we're going to go thing, storage. We're going to go map. And we're going to go I don't know how object oriented I'm going to go here. I think we go note. And I think we go tag. Well, I think we go notes and we go tags. We do a tag system. So, with this, I think we define, this is like more inheritance. So we're talking more. So this will be storage is So does that mean, like with Dart, this is the thing with Dart, like inheritance versus mix-ins versus interfaces. And I did write notes about this, and I've gone through this a million times. It's like sometimes I just have to remind myself, just to make sure I'm using it properly, you know. Riverpod stuff. Oh, what the heck all that is. Pretty sure I had a note about that. Anyway, I'll figure that out. That's not like something difficult. I don't have to think about that all right now. So, I mean, it feels like that storage extends a thing, right? And storage has nodes. storage things have tags and notes. So we've got many tags, has many notes. So we're going to say storage has one map. Has one or none. This noise is really bothering me. It's... Sorry, I gotta skip that song. It's, playing with my autism, my very light autism. I feel like a map see now a map probably implements location, right? My gosh, this is infuriating. Okay, all the way around, did I have it that way? We're going to have the map implementing location. There's many. Am I gonna have to do my classic ChatGPT search of my ChatGPT, like in Dart, can you give me a very brief overview of the different use cases for mixins, interfaces, and inheritance? So, inheritance, a class extends another class to inherit its properties and methods. Makes sense. Clear is our relationship. Interfaces, every class in Dart implicitly defines an interface. Any class can be used as an interface and implemented by another class. Use interfaces when you want to enforce a contract. Require certain methods and properties without inheriting any of them. Array of reuse code. So this is like mixins don't require or imply a class hierarchy. No, I like that. That's a nice summary. Inheritance is for code reuse. Base subclass logic. Multiple inheritance. That's right, because a class can only inherit one other class. Interface. has implementation? No. So you define the interface, which is just the methods and the properties, but you implement that in the implementing class, and you can actually implement multiple interfaces on a single class. With a mixin, you can reuse methods across classes. So this is like a PHP, this is like a trait, like that. Has implementation? Yes, because the mixin actually has the code how to do it, and you can use multiple mixins. Yeah, I mean, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. That's 100% clear, and I already knew it. I just, yeah, it's just one of those things. Sometimes it's good to read over and over again, and it just cements it in your brain. Especially after you've been functional programming for a little bit. And you start to forget. Well, not forget. Yeah, no, whatever. Okay, so, all right, well, let's see if we can build a really basic implementation of all of this. So I think I need to first did I actually give this a name? SortPunk. I don't know if I like it. SortPunk, FindPunk. What were the other names that I had for it? Does it have to be punk? Yes, it does. WherePunk. FindPunk. FindPunk sounds like a punk gig finder. Punk find would be more so that. FindPunk is kind of like, I don't mind that actually. It's like steampunk, you know, like it's got that. That's what I'm going for, I guess. WherePunk is kind of like, I kind of like WherePunk. SortPunk. SortPunk. WherePunk. Organized is too long. It's just gonna be one word, like thing. Storage punk. SortPunk. FindPunk. WherePunk. WherePunk is kind of weird to say. WherePunk. You go from that soft sound of where is it, to punk. Huh? Plosive. That's the word, isn't it? Plosive. It's very onomatopoeic. Plosive is onomatopoeic. It's great. So SortPunk. It doesn't still quite work. I mean, okay, let's chat it up again. Let's do this bloody thing. This given. I'm now making a workshop organizer project as well. It's an app where you create storage locations, items, maps, etc., and you can store items in these storage locations. You can then easily search by name, tag, location, etc., and it will show you on your map where thing is, drilling down step by step. I want to use the something punk name scheme like I am with the MIDIPunk project. I'm thinking FindPunk, StorPunk, SortPunk, WherePunk as some examples. Which of those you think is the strongest and why? No, rate these 4 ideas and explain why gave them that rating. Then give me 4 ideas of your own. FindPunk. Yeah. Clear, strong action verb immediately suggests helps you find stuff. That's very true, you know. Which is the main appeal. Absolutely. Con, slightly generic. Nah. Screw it. StorPunk. Emphasizes storage. Yes. Store shopfront. That's what I thought as well. I agree with you, AI. SortPunk. Speaks to the organizing element, which is nice. Not quite as intuitive in terms of searching and locating. More about classification than discovery. SortPunk, yeah, that's true. WherePunk. Quirky and memorable. Gets right to the point. Where is the thing? It's casual and friendly. Con, slightly informal. May not sound super professional. So FindPunk or WherePunk? StashPunk. Ooh. Okay. All right. Bit rebellious and in tune with a punk vibe. I actually kind of like that. StashPunk. Damn. Okay, I kind of like that a lot. HashPunk. Not so much. NestPunk. Nest. It reminds me of frickin' Google. TrackPunk. Nah, that sounds like some exercise app or something. StashPunk, though, sounds pretty cool. I like StashPunk. I like StashPunk a lot. I really like StashPunk, actually. I think that's really cool. StashPunk. Open source. Workshop. Well, anything really. Organizer app. Public, add a readme. We're going to go Flutter for that. And we'll leave the license for now. Create the repo. We'll go and clone it into VS Code. Now, what we're going to do is create a new terminal. And we're going to go V drive. No, we're not. It's D drive. Oh man. No, it's not. It's E drive. Why am I going CD? What the hell is wrong with me? dev/repos space. See, I need to do this as well. I've got workspaces the mess and workspaces vision. I need to create make dir repos the mess. I need that as well. Yeah, and then we need to go git clone -punk, and then we need to go Flutter. What? Do I not have Flutter installed? Yes, I bloody do. Ah. Don't take away my search results just as I'm about to use them. Environment. Environment. Variables. Right, now we're going to go. I'm just going to put this off screen because I don't think there's any technology in it. You never know, right? User environment variables. What about system? Let's go system path. And And we don't have Flutter in there. So I have not used Flutter since I've reinstalled this machine. That's interesting. I might actually just add it in my user one. So I'm going to go new and I'm going to go eDrive slash... Where is it? Dev Flutter. The eDrive slash dev slash Flutter slash bin. I think that's it, right? Yes. Then we go OK, and then we go OK, then we go exit, and then we go new terminal, and then we go Flutter. And that's right, because VS Code is a pain in the ass. You've got to close it first, and then you got to reopen it. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we're good. Flutter, beautiful. Okay, that's working now. When it gets its life and sorted out, new version of Flutter is available. Let's do it. YOLO. Upgrade without reading anything. We're just going to do it. It's going to take a while. So while it's doing this, I'm going to go get my pizza. I had a BRB thing. I made that yesterday, didn't I? So we're going to go back. We're going to go sub. We're going to go BRB. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm back. With pizza. So I'm back and better. Now, I can turn off burb. Here we go. E drive. Dev. Repos. The mess and SortPunk. So we're going to go Flutter, create, SortPunk. Oh, underscore. I always get that wrong every single freaking time. So annoying. Okay, so we're going to edit this repo. How do you edit these freaking things again? Click on that. No. There, maybe. Oh no, settings. That's it. Dash. Underscore. Rename. Okay. Now, how the hell do you do that again? Where you go C space. You just go rename. What is it? Whoa. How do you rename shit in frickin' terminal? Is it RN? No. RM's remove. CP? It's ridiculous. Why can't I remember how to rename shit in the terminal? Move. Windows. Ren. Okay. Maybe I didn't know that. You know what? Maybe I've actually never used that before. I probably can't just do this. Okay. It's not going to work, is it? Got to reset the upstream. No. Get remote. Rename. No, because that's just origin. Get remote remove. Origin. Get remote add. Origin. https://github.com/the-mess/nz/stash_punk. Git push. Git push. U. Origin. Main. Return 403. Permission denied. Denied to Vision NZ? Why? You know what I could do? What I should do, really. this. Go like this. Quit messing around. Get it done. I've been using Linux too much. I hate this. I'm in PowerShell. That's my problem. I'm in freaking PowerShell. The item has children and the recurse parameter. All children. Yes, I'm 100% sure about that. Good. Okay, get clone. -punk. Beautiful. Okay, right now we can do this. Flutter create -punk. It's probably going to say directory not empty, but no, it worked. Beautiful. Now let's do a Flutter Doctor just to see what we've screwed up here. Visual Studio not installed. Android toolchain. Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure I have the Android SDK installed. So let's see if we can find that. That'll be under Dev, Android SDK. So again, this is just probably an environment variable thing that I need to sort my out with. So we're going to go eDrive/dev/Android with a capital A for some reason. And we're going to go platform tools/bin. I believe that's an actual folder. I better check though, because that'd be really annoying if Android platform tools. Oh, it's not. It's just platform tools. Oh, thanks Windows for telling me. Oh. And then I believe the Android SDK has its own thing. So we need to go Flutter config. Android SDK. Missing argument. Yeah. Okay, so I suppose it wants to know where it is. But you gotta do everything for computers, don't you? No initiative. It's actually a good thing. Magic is bad when it comes to tech sometimes. I'm out of water and I need more. Okay, give me a Explorer. Explorer, go. Dev, Android, Android Studio, no, SDK. Beautiful. Okay, that's the ticket there. That's what we want. So, basically, I can just go like that. You may need to restart any open editors. What about going Flutter Doctor though? Yeah, that'll work. It did work. Android debug bridge or device bridge. Debug bridge? 80B? I don't know, can't remember. Visual Studio and Chrome, who cares? Chrome executable, we're not running web apps. Fine. Okay, so what we are going to do now is configure our extensions workspace. In fact, I'm actually going to save this as a workspace. First, to here, dev, workspace is the mess, and we're going to call this Stash. Punk. Code workspace. Okay, now we can bring up our extensions here, and we're going to go Flutter. And we're going to go the official Flutter thing. Okay, that's fine. So we're just going to make sure we got everything Flutter turned on that I want on. So let's go enabled. And I want to turn off everything that's not to do with Flutter, or that I just don't like. ESLint JavaScript. Ooh, why would I want that? Oh, it's what? Stable workspace. Get graph Copilot. I guess I'll give Copilot a go again. I don't need Go this time. We can stable that here. Headwind, definitely not. Goodbye. GitHub pull request, fine. Image preview, fine. Import cost, fine. I don't know what this is related to actually. Like, is this import cost for everything? Oh, I'm actually going to turn that off because I don't really care. Insert Unicode. Might come in handy. IntelliCode. AI assisted development. I feel like this is not... I feel like I need to uninstall this, like fully uninstall it. It's just, I feel like it's caused me a lot of problems. You take the time. Laravel. Ugh. Talk about Laravel right now. I love Laravel, but oh, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Live share. Oh, whatever. I'll leave it on. Markdown. Yeah, sure. Material icons. Why not? Microsoft Digital VS Code. Definitely not. Node. Ugh. Notes. Outline map. PHP debug, goodbye. You're great, but PHP doc, platform IO, Power Query, disable all. This is all my day job stuff. Really annoying. I should make another profile for VS Code so I don't have to do. What I should do is just copy an existing Flutter workspace. That would make sense. Well, redoc, don't need that. Upspec, yeah, sure. Remote, who knows? Might need it. REST client, no. SQLite, yes, because we are going to use a SQLite database. So, SVG, yes. Tailwind extension pack. Get out of here. Tailwind shades. Get out of here. VS Code speech. I don't think I've ever used it. VS Code Rive viewer. We might use Rive. Rive is frickin' awesome. All right, that looks good. No. Not you, composer. You go away now. We might as well keep the C stuff in there, because... All right, that's good. Restart. That's extension. Beautiful. Now we're all cleaned up. Now we're all tidy. We've had a shower. I feel like I'm missing something though. I feel like I'm missing... Oh, it's because I'm not in a Flutter file. I'm not in a Dart file. So now what we got to do is show the Explorer. Where's my Explorer? I just want to see my files. What? View Explorer. Oh, it's over that side. That's kind of weird. Outline map. Why is it over that side? I like my Explorer over there, thank you very much. I might hide extensions now because I don't need them. Run and debug's good. We got our outline, we got our notes. Our notes. Which I might actually configure notes for the workspace, and we might change the notes location to... Now, I don't even know if I need it. Actually, because I'm using Obsidian, so... I'll just turn that off. Wow, that was riveting content right there, me setting up my VS Code instance. But very important to get yourself organized. So I'm gonna turn off this outline. I'm gonna use that one. Now, okay, now we're gonna go, you've not yet added a folder. Well, watch me yet add a folder to this workspace. I will add a folder so hard. We're going to go repos, the mess, stash punk, boom. See that? Yes. Added. Manage workspace trust. I'm in a trusted workspace. I trust this. And we're already in a thing. Okay, so we're going to go get add everything. Stage changes, and we're going to go Flutter init. Flutter create. Make sure you configure your... Yeah, alright. Again, I think that's my email address for the mess. I always forget it. nz.themess. It is. Good stuff. Sync. Do it. You don't have permissions? What? That'd be what that permission error was about before. I didn't actually do the commands wrong. What is this about? Oh, this is so annoying. I have to sign into GitHub Mobile to get my authenticator number, but to sign into GitHub Mobile... This is ridiculous. Oh, it's because I'm signed into the wrong damn account on VS Code. That's why. Is it easy to switch, or can you not? Can you not? And you just know. Where's the git thing? Like, account. Git, account. Long git. Preferences, profiles. The profiles, what the heck? Oh! Why haven't I done this yet? I need to do this to separate my work from play. I'm not going to do that on stream. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to authenticate myself. Okay, can you please send me another one, GitHub? I would appreciate your assistance in this matter. Timed out, retry. Hello? Gosh. I'll save it to Firefox. I'll trust. Pretty sure I just clicked on it. And every single frickin' time. Stupid bots. Get out of here. Okay, I have accepted the invitation to my own code repository. How can we get on with coding, please? I'm being very mean. My fault. Okay, let's see if it works now. Sync. Boom. Yes. Perfect. We're good. Okay. So now, technically speaking, I can choose a device. So we're going to go start medium phone. What's medium phone? I don't know. Let's find out. Is there a way you can dock the phone in VS Code? Yeah, whatever. Oh, you can use extensions like Android or integrate the emulator using the same window. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, we could try that. What's Android for VS Code? Nah, I don't. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. I turned off my extensions though, so. Well, so what we can do is get in amongst the settings here, and we could potentially go settings, dark, emulator on top. Advanced. Ah, we're good. Cool. Cool. Now what I need to do, actually I want, if I dock this over this side. It doesn't give me the emulator in here, does it? Cool. That's all good. Compromise. Schmompromise. Let's keep moving on. Let's go Flutter run. And let's see if it comes up with the coolest app in the world. In the meantime, I'm going to go library. And I'm going to go, we got main.dart, but I'm going to go new folder. We're going to call it classes. And we're going to create a new class. We're going to call it thing.dart. Right, we are. All right, we'll run with it. Groovy. Thing. Storage. I had this class hierarchy somewhere, didn't I? There it is. I had this thing over there. Got myself. Thing, storage tag, note, map. No, maybe maybe we want location. Wait. Implements. Map implements location. Man, this build, Android build just takes so long. I mean, to be fair, once it's done the initial build, it's a bit faster, but... Okay, let's go in and clean up. Deep purple. Oh, yeah. All these comments, man. I just watched a video before. Actually, I watched a video before that was talking about code comments. And here I am just about to bag on their code comments. It's actually, it made the distinction between code comments and code documentation. That there is a very distinct difference between the two. And I do agree with that. Code documentation is useful. It tells you how to use the code, not what the code does. Shouldn't have to explain what the code does. Too complicated. Can't see what it does. Alright. Let's continue with just funky. We're getting there. We're getting there. Then we'll start ripping this apart straight away. Love it. Here we go. Here we go. You have pushed the button this many times. I've pushed the button many times. Okay, cool. All right, we've got a Flutter app up and running here. That is something. Okay. Let's start ripping this thing apart. So we've got our theme, we've got our home, my home page. I don't think I'm going to need a full-on router for this app, so I think we're just going to go with the classic state push and pull for now. And go my home page. Title, we're going to go what are we gonna call this page? Find it. Find a thing. Why is it? Excuse me? Have they linted this to remove commas? You've got to be shitting me. What? No. No, I like having it like this. When did that change? I'm so... Oh man, that is a face of disappointment right there. The heck? I like having the choice to do... Ah, okay. Whatever. Okay. Moving right along. Moving right along. You have pushed the button this many times. Yeah, cool. I don't need that at all. So body center, child, column. How are we going to do this? Floating action button. We're just going to say, we're going to go add thing. Add thing. I will come back to this because that's going to be more like a little pop-up menu thing. I don't know. I don't know exactly what layout I'm going to use for this yet. I'm not 100%. I just want to get the general gist of things going. We're not going to set any state here. We're not going to need a counter. We're not going to need this. We're going to have an empty list. Save. Is hot reload not enabled or something? What's going on here? Why is it not reloading? This has got its own outline. I don't even need the secondary sidebar at all. Okay, so that can go over there now. And hide secondary side. There we go. Bring up the Flutter sidebar a bit more here. Flutter Doctor, open Dev Tools. Yeah, sure. Open Dev Tools, web browser. Open Deep Links page. Just all right. Now, what was I doing? Add a thing. See, that's going to be a totally different page. So at the moment, so center column, basically, we're just going to want to have some kind of search box. So let's have a look and see what we've got in the Flutter library here. We're going to go new tab and group, and we're going to go pub.dev because that's where all the stuff is, and we're also going to go to flutter.dev where they have all of the libraries. Maybe this always in front is gonna actually get annoying. I think it might. Widget catalog. These little Flutter snippet videos are really good. And really loud, apparently. So. Oh, cheap as creepers.
You know how no one likes to type stuff?
Yeah.
So it's great when form inputs can finish your sentences. This is a common UI pattern you could build using a layout builder, a stack, some list tiles below as the user types, and wait a minute, this is Flutter, and there's a widget for that. Enter the autocomplete widget, an off-the-shelf, well, autocomplete experience for your users. To get started, swap out any text input widget with the autocomplete widget and supply an options builder. That options builder is a method that takes the latest text editing value property from the text input and returns an iterable of matches.
Cool.
These matches can be strings or custom types which you turn into strings with the display string for option parameter. To control how these displayed matches look, use the options view builder.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
to know when your users tap on one of the matches, supply an onSelected function. And lastly, if your original text input was stylish and the one offered by autocomplete is a bore by comparison,
Yeah, it is.
use the field view builder parameter to maintain full control over
Heck
your
yes, baby. All right, let's go. That's what we want. We want an autocomplete widget in this tree. Now, main axis alignment is center across Axis alignment is going to be, we're going to say stretch for now. And be full width. Okay, children. Children. We're going to go autocomplete, options builder. And the function signature there is going to be, it's going to return a future or iterable. And it's going to take, it's going to be a function with a text editing value. Function, text editing value, text editing value. Oh my gosh, this auto, okay, I am so sorry, but I cannot deal with ChatGPT's terrible coding right now. It is just the worst. Okay. Now, this thing is still going, and I don't know what it's doing. I actually have no idea. Let's.
For more info on
Oh, go away. I know enough about this very much. So I'll get rid of that. It gets very quiet in here with that music going, doesn't it? Okay. Where was I? What the hell? Mason. Oh, I don't need to look at the stuff right now. It's like too much. Okay. And we want the emulator there. So let's see that's this is so infuriating that you can't attach the emulator to the window. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? Okay. Build. So now I need this Flutter inspector, performance memory, opening dev tools. No thank. Yeah, sure, they can have some stats. Yeah. No client connections. Okay. Well, why don't we cancel this build? Why don't we stop this? Because it's bloody well not working. Oh, I know why. It's because I called it from the command line, you dork. You got to build it from in VS Code itself for it to all connect properly. Ah. There we go, find a thing. And are we going to get a keyboard? We're going to get something. What the heck is going on here? What is that? Text editing controller. Okay, well, let's give it some fake options to begin with. We're just going to go list things equals that, right? And then we're going to go into here and we're going to go display string for option. String option. We're going to go field view builder. We're going to go options builder. We're going to go return things where string that returns a iterable dynamic, and it's complaining because we need a autocomplete options builder string. Wait, what? Oh, current value. String current value. Return things where option to lowercase contains current value to lowercase. The list. No. Iterable of type T. Ugh. We need to define the subtype of this list as well. It's a list of strings for starters. So then we go options builder, current value. Okay, yeah. Text editing value. Text editing value. Cool. All right. That's good. We got a few things. Get it. You just selected thing 3. I sure did. So if we type in something else. Okay, so it gives us the entire list if we do that. Okay. I think maybe what we can do is we can create some padding here. I think. So we'll go center. We'll wrap with padding 8. Maybe symmetric. We'll go horizontal, and we'll go like 24. We'll give it a nice bit of padding there. Try out your stylus. No, don't want to try out my stylus. Okay. Thing 2. Wicked. Let's push on. We've got options builder, field view builder, return text field, text editing controller. You know, I don't think I need this. Let's just run for now for the bog standard gross one that comes here. Whoa, what just happened? Oh my gosh. Using the mouse on this thing is crazy. What is going on? I have no idea. -punk. Okay. Now we've got some other stuff we need to do, actually. Some other homework. Name. Description. An open sourced workshop, or anything really. Organizer. Application. Version, we are going to say 0.0.1, build 1. Environment, sure. SDK, dependencies, we know. Flutter, SDK, Cupertino icon, sure, whatever, we'll do that. Flutter, the following. Flutter lints package, ensure good coding practices. Yeah, see, they've changed that. You've changed, Flutter. For information on the generic Dart part of this file, see the following page. Following is specific to Flutter packages. Uses material design, assets. We'll leave that note there for now. So, Flutter. It recommends lowercase with underscores here. How do we, I don't know, how do we set the display name properly? That's always been a real pain in the butt to sort out. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a, yeah, Flutter launcher name, right? That's it. Dependency hell, here we come. Not really hell. Flutter pub get Flutter launcher name. How do you do that? Flutter app name. Launcher name. Most likes? Most pub points. Holy moly, that flashing is just atrocious. Whoa. Flutter launcher icons.
So then, if you see, on the other hand, that existence is musical in nature, that is to say that it is not serious, it is the play.
Yeah, true. This should be a dev dependency, not an main dependency, should it? Okay. Check latest version on pubdev, sure. 1.0. Okay. Dependencies. Oh, that's already doing that. Okay, that's fine. So then how do we use it?
In music, though, one doesn't make the end of a composition.
Start, run, launch your name.
Composition. If that were so, the best conductors would be those who played fastest. And there would be composers who wrote only finales. People go to a concert just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end.
We'll put that up here because it's like kind of important. Go stash punk. Run that. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now they won't show up until next time we build this thing.
You don't aim at a particular spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Look at the people who live to retire. Put those savings away.
What we need is like the search bar, but we also need like categories and stuff.
Because we simply cheated ourselves the whole way down the line.
What is that? Explorer folders. Identify. Huh? Is there a way I can just merge the two together? That's really confusing having both. Anyway, that's fine. Let's go. We're gonna create another copy of this, and we're gonna call this one category. Category. And I guess I'll let, you know, I will let chat have its moment in the sun and write some boilerplate for me. That's fine. Yeah.
We figured you might be able to tell us what's behind the mystery of this map.
As long as the map is in your possession, you are in
Your
safe
possession.
danger.
Well, they're not getting my map.
They're not getting my map. Go routine. Vision. I already missed go. Bring shapes. I'm getting distracted. Main dot dart. Okay, so we're gonna do the old. We're not gonna do clean architecture here just yet. We're gonna do a. We're gonna go. Add thing screen dot dart. And it's going to be a stateless. We'll start stateless widget. We can always upgrade later, and we'll call this add thing screen. Yeah, and we'll go const, and we'll go center, and we'll go. Yeah, we'll just let it do some boilerplate for us. That's fine. Main. And then so what we're going to do is floating action button. When we press this, we are going to go add a thing. And for now, all add thing is going to do is going to go navigator of context, which we don't. Do we have? Because this is a stateful widget, so we do have the context. Navigator of dot context dot push, and we're going to call it add thing screen, and it doesn't need anything else than that. Push new add thing screen. No, the heck. Oh, it can't be assigned to. Huh? Why can't I remember how to push a new screen in Dart? That's weird. It's been a while since I've done this manually. I'm using routers. I just assumed I knew. Weird. Let's go. Flutter. Routes and navigation. Simpler apps. Oh, passing the context material page route. Navigator pop context. Yes, that's right. It needs to be wrapped in a route. I mean, I knew that. I don't like how it removes those commas. It's so annoying. I want to see if anyone else has mentioned this. Flutter lint 5. Trailing commas. Yes. Yeah. Oh, see, look how different that is. That is that's really nice code. That's easy for me to read. We've got a material widget, its colors this. We've got a child, which is an inkwell. That has a custom border. That has a child with some padding. Padding amount is 2 pixels with a child, right? And then on tap, we go context read, blah, 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 crop. Okay. This thing is like material widget. Color is transparent. Child inkwell. Custom border is that. Child. Padding with padding, blah, 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 blah. It's just gross. Like, this is just so much nicer to read. Yes. Yes, Queen. Oh my god, that is just the worst. Yes, there's so much truth in here. My god, they're pissed. I don't like this. Mm-hmm. Yes, but removing something that a user deliberately added seems a step too far. 100%. Yeah, but like, this person's missing the point. Like, I wouldn't put a comma after index here. Right? Like, I probably actually wouldn't even bother. I don't know. What would I bother with? Maybe this line I wouldn't even care. I would just go no comma. No comma. So I get to choose, right? That's disgusting. That looks horrible. I hate it. I like it. This is beautiful. This is clean. Variant C. Let's have a look. I don't mind that either. That's not bad. I don't like the, yeah, it's not great. I hate that. That's nice. See if we could write the code like that. That's nice. Which we can, because it's just not an arrow function. This is pretty. This is pretty. Okay. So neither of these require trailing commas. This is the interesting thing. So this isn't the greatest idea. I don't necessarily like that. If size box had width as well, then yes, I'd do the commas. If it didn't have width, if it's only got this one argument, then I wouldn't do the comma in this case, and I would not do that. So anyway, let people decide. Okay, so this person, I actually agree with this person. So, oh my gosh. 90% of the users we surveyed wanted the proposed behavior. Are you serious? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I cannot. Okay, so, like, I've been hearing a lot about this whole thing about the Flutter team annoying devs lately, just anecdotally. Like, I've had no evidence. I really haven't looked into it. I've just been too busy. I've just been having to code, right? And now I read something like this, I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. Like, the feedback we had at that time was that actually, like, you guys are in the minority and you're wrong. I know it's not said like that, but it's just annoying though. And like, why, when there's an obviously better solution to enable something, especially that you're rolling back, that has been out since the beginning of time, like, you are now changing it and it's going to change the way a lot of people's code bases look and feel when they save their files. What do you expect? And this is the thing though, like, this is what bothers me the most, is the fact it's removing the comma. Like, why? Developers who didn't want to have the line break didn't put a comma in. So this changes nothing for them. This changes absolutely nothing. No behavior has changed for them whatsoever, except for the fact if they accidentally elbow their comma key and they save the file, it's going to remove that accidental comma. Like, along with that of thousands of other users, many of whom disagree with you. This is so passive aggressive. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I know this person, like, and I almost feel this person's frustration at because you get vitriol as coders from everyone, you know, and like, this is pretty much what happened. I know some of the people voting yes being rather surprised when I posted actual examples of how the format behaved after it first. Seeing the negative feedback dismiss this small vocal minority is pretty disappointing. Of course it is. And this is the biggest problem, is the behavior. It didn't need to be changed. There wasn't a problem. Like, where there's a comma, there's a line break. Leave it. Because if people didn't want the line break, they wouldn't have put a comma. Yeah. Yeah, this person is, yeah. Wait, he said 90%. I'm not sure where you got the 90% from. Literally right here. 90% plus of users. Come on, dude. Come on, man. That's not cool. Okay, that's the first time I've actually got a little bit riled up. Like, I don't usually. But that teed me off, because there's no need for it. There's just absolutely no need for it. And the responses as well, like, oh, anyway, okay. Oh man. Whew. I need some water. Haven't got any. God damn it. That's fine. Right, let's keep going. So what are we doing? Add thing screen. So we're gonna go push on a material route. So we should be able to go like this, and no material widget found. Fine. I'll restart. Why is this being so freaking weird? Like, clicking is really annoying. I'm so grumpy tonight. What the hell's wrong with me? Jeepers. Me. Okay, good heavens. I think I'm just annoyed because I haven't been able to code in Dart in a while, and now I've forgotten some stuff that used to be like super easy for me, and it's just like, it's frustrating as hell. Yeah, it's really frustrating. But that's okay. We will get there. Ridiculous. This is redonkulous. I need to go in here and we need to yeah, I need to go in here and I need to navigation. Yeah. So there's something about it's about having the navigation and the floating action button, which is the problem with it. I think that's the issue. Okay. See if we can figure this out, eh? Oh, I know what it is. Far out. I'm so used to routing that I'm pushing pages into the router inside the scaffold. It's the fact is this screen here doesn't have a freaking scaffold. So we need to wrap with a scaffold widget, and then we need to go body. Yeah. And we should be able to navigate to that. Go. Blah, 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 blah. Add thing. Okay. We don't have a back. We don't have a back button, so we'll go app bar. Add a thing, we can go back, we can go find a thing, we can go add a thing, find a thing. Beautiful. Okay, back and forth. Cool. Right, so we're going to have some shared state here. Now we're going to do it the old school way, or we're going to use like providers. I think we're going to need a provider package. Now, I have been an avid user of Riverpod for a long time. I feel like I want to learn something else. So, new project go with Riverpod. Yeah, all right, well, fine then. Maybe I should just do that. Honorable mentions block. I mean, I keep hearing about block. GetX. Hey, can you give me an example of how GetX? Right, I'll be right back. Get some water. Water. Oh, wow. Okay. it does almost look too simple. I almost feel like I'm definitely going to miss some of the control over the life cycle of the providers. I think that I'm just going to go with Riverpod. So in that case, I'm going to go we got to go getting started, installing the package. So we're going to do all of this. Right, so under providers, we're gonna go like things, provider dot, and we're gonna go Riverpod. I don't think it's loaded yet. I think it's still. I don't know how I can stop build runner. I didn't actually ask it to run, so if we just go exit, maybe that'll. No. Interesting. Okay. And we'll start the watcher. Using build runner watch on Windows is still in beta. There might be issues with stopping the watch, which might cause further issues. I'll take the risk. Choose folder? Nah, screw that. Okay, so let's see if this Riverpod linter is Riverpod. There we go. Okay, Riverpod, we are going to call this Riverpod class. Not keep alive. We'll just call it Riverpod class, and we'll call it a things. Last things. And then so what we have to do here as well is go part provider build. So this build runner thing is really annoying me. Pretty tempted to reload the window actually. Reload. Okay, now we're going to main dart and start out. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be run in lib. Yeah. Okay, this is starting to annoy me. I'm going to close this down. We're going to restart VS Code. I think that's the way to go. Right. Can this just not tell me that every single time? How do I configure the build runner? Build runner. A list of all the available lints. Where's the list? Darts, linter rules. I want flutters. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, what about comma? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. Yeah, I love that. That's very cool. Okay, good work, Dart. There we go. Redeemed. Wildcard variables are a small feature. Yeah. New formatting style. Holy shit, they're getting rid of Dart HTML. That's wild. Dart JS, JS util. Wow. That's actually really sick. That's good. That I like that. That's great. Bye bye JavaScript, bye bye HTML. Just let's get that raw frickin' WebAssembly goodness in us. That is great. Yes. Dark mode for pub dev. Heck yes. What about dart.dev? Still no. The poor child. Topics. Yeah, nice. Page width 1, 2, 3. Yep. We reverted ASAP. I love it. I love how some people talk. It's actually good to see that, because a company I work for, we get some feedback like that. It's like, please disable this now. Roll it back. And it's like, like, yeah. Anyway, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's not like I don't get it. Like, welcome to software. Welcome to not everything always being exactly the same old. Because sometimes we have to grow and we do have to change things to make them better in the future. Things that we can see down the track that you can't, and we do need to make some decisions to do it. That's not any arrogance or calling you ignorant or anything. It's just the reality of the situation. So, yada yada yada. Anyway, let's go. I thought I did. I did. Riverpod lint. Ow. To enable Riverpod lint, you need an analysis options placed in your pub spec. Include the following. Oh, yeah, okay. Analyzer plugins, custom lint. Analyzer. Done. Spawning. Is it actually running? Or is it not? Cannot edit in read-only editor. Build runner, yeah. Mirror occurred. Why is this not working as well as it used to? It used to just be able to push watch and it used to work straight away. Okay, we should do a commit because this is getting a little bit out of hand. So Riverpod, we need Riverpod annotations. Riverpod pod annotation. That's it. Right, and now we need to run the build runner, which it's not going to work in here, is it? Error occurred. So, where did I save this thing? Build runner. Look at the build. How do you configure the build runner folder? Okay, so I need to add that to Git ignore start tool, which it already is added there. So I'm actually going to I'm gonna go into terminal and I'm just gonna go Flutter clean. I'm gonna clean it out, flush it out, and I'm gonna try again. And it didn't work. Fine, I'm gonna push F5 then. Errors exist in your project. Right. Okay, well, while this is cooking, let's look at maybe splitting this up a little bit now, because we can grab this and grab things provider, and we'll just go return a list of things. We're just going to do that. Yeah, this is annoying. In SortPunk, how do you tell build runner? Okay, I need the docs on build runner here. All right. Okay, that's cool. So back in here, then we're going to create a build YAML New file build.yaml. And we are going to basically just steal their code here. Build a key is just a package name. Riverpod generator. Generate for lib spiders. Wait, what did that have? Dot. Okay. Wait, what did that say about Dart run build run a doctor? No problems found. Okay. Flutter.bat pub run. Okay, that's my problem. That's an issue right there. Should have just looked at that, shouldn't I? Debug. Go configurations. -punk. Start and Flutter. Does it? Oh, it does. Oh, nah. We're not going to do that. Corrupted Dart tool. Alright. Flutter.bat. Okay, yeah, so it does work. So I guess what I could try and do then is delete the Dart tool folder. What did it say? Delete build. I mean, I guess I could. could. Guess I could. See how it goes. Watch. Yeah. So if I run this, manually. What? What's the problem? Ah, damn it. Okay. So what we need is a great big box. No, we need a provider scope. So we need to go, where is our river pod? So we're gonna go getting started. So we got main provider scope. Provider scope's like way back. It's just inside run app. So way back up the tree. So we're gonna go wrap with provider scope. We need to import that. I'm never gonna get used to that. Removing the commas. So now back in main.dart we can actually consume that provider. So what we can do is wrap autocomplete in a consumer widget, and we can go ref dot read provider things provider. Okay. Cool. And then with that, we can now run this again. And we'll see if it works. I mean, the only way I can tell if it works is by adding in thing 11. But I think what we have to do is restart the app entirely. Thing 11. There it is. Okay, so our provider's working. So we're actually getting data from this this provider here, which is nice. Cool. All right, and it is a class, so we can do side effects on this as well. So we can go like add thing and all that sort of. So we could actually make this a list of things, right? We could actually do this. So instead of a list of strings, we've got ourselves a A list of things. And in this case, what we're going to do is this is where, again, this is where AI coding can work. Look at that. I didn't have to type this. And we'll go 5. Why not? Tags. And look, it's starting to build up tags for us already. So we are going to go... we'll save the things provider, and then we've got to go back to main here, and we've got to have this. And now what is this complaining about? Couldn't infer type parameter T. Try to infer thing for T, which doesn't work. What? On selected. Cool. All right. So now we are actually loading a bunch of things here. So option dot to string. Yeah, it's going to be very different. Yep. There we go. Okay. So we've got all these things here. So if we just go tag 1, 2, 1. Yeah, that's beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. I think this is a good place to commit, actually. I need to go installed Riverpod, creative first, proof of concept, wider things, and autocomplete on thing. Terrible commit mess. Alright, well, I'm starting to get pretty tired. I'm going to call it there. Got started on this. Basically, just set up a Flutter app. With some really rough... with some really rough boilerplate code. Some of this stuff. So before I completely close down, what I'm going to do is go here and we're going to go MVP storage, create a thing, find a thing. So this isn't really what I want. I want to go Reveal and navigation. So we're calling this Stash Punk. And then to-dos. Dev to-dos. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go jobs, notes, and we're gonna go later, now. My God, boy, type properly. Boilerplate for adding things, maps, storage, etc. Ugh. Search indexer and wire up to find. What do we call these? Macro. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go. Toodaloo.